Welcome back, everybody, to the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. This is part 18, and we're going to be doing a lot of battling in this video. A lot. As we move on from Route 16, as it were, because I totally forgot to mention that this whole time. Route 16, and then from there we can move on to Route 17, but first, like I said, we got a lot of battles. Oh, and might as well take a little detour here. And talk to these, I guess, these little kids. We're going riding together with my girlfriend. I read that and then I was like, wait a minute, I thought they had the exact same sprite. So I was like, wait, huh? And then I realized that the girl on the bottom has like this tiny little 2 or 3 pixel ponytail in the back of her head, whereas I guess the boy at the top does not. He just has like a bowl cut. Whatever, man, you know, it's just Gen 1. Alright, so now we gotta deal with these guys. Now I think this is the first time I've actually dealt with these trainer classes here, these bikers. And we're gonna get a couple of new trainer classes, and as I think of the other one, just kinda giggled a little bit, because I believe this is one of them. Should be a cue ball. Nice bike hand. No, that's not gonna happen. Sorry, even if I lose, you know, it's not scripted to happen. Just look at this guy's sprite. I had to sit here for a few seconds. Look at his sprite! Why does he have a pool ball pocket on his crotch? Why? It's just Gen 1 stuff, man. It's just Gen 1 stuff. Anywho. That extremely inappropriate sprite aside. This guy has 3 different Pokemon. Oh, hey, it's Amistar. I love Amistar's sprite. He's so, like, trendy. You know, he's dancing, you know? He's having a little dance. I loved Amistar. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. I don't know if it was this playthrough or the Soul Silver playthrough, but I had an Amistar in my original Gen 1 team. Just because, I don't know, I guess I initially imagined that it was like an extremely rare Pokemon because you only get one of them, you know, per run. You know, normally, you only get one of them because you'd either get the Helix or the Dome Fossil. Of course, I picked the Helix Fossil because I actually don't know why. Oh, that's right, because I was playing... I had bought Red and Blue, and I had a friend back then who was interested in playing the games, so I let him borrow Red, and he was playing Red, and I was playing Blue, and I can't remember if we got to that part exactly at the same time, but I could swear I remember him telling me that he picked the Dome Fossil. So he's just like, okay, I'll pick the other one. I'll pick the Helix Fossil then, you know. We can trade, you know. That was the whole point. The GB Link cable. Good times. So this was not exactly the correct Pokemon to have out first, although I got lucky here and got a sleep powder off. And then just spam this Rapidash with some acid. I really love, like, there's a handful of sprites that just look really, really, really good in Gen 1. Some of them look really, really, really bad. But others look really, really good. Like Rapidash. I really like Rapidash's sprite. Probably because you don't see it that much normally through the game. I think there's only like a small handful of trainers at like the very end of the game that actually have a Rapidash. Or a Ninetales, like this guy has. And it's just like, it just comes off like a really rare Pokemon. Arcanine is also really good, although it doesn't really feel as rare because... what's his face? Blue has one, you know, the rival. Slick. Bad, bad, bad. Yeah, you are! I totally got him with that one. Alright, so a little bit of time skippery there. Isn't the magic of video editing great? Magic of video editing. Sure would be great if I could enunciate words and syllables and such. But yeah, a quick trip to the Pokemon Center and back, and then, yeah, we're right back into it. Dealing with this this biker that has 4 Pokemon. Why? Alrighty, I guess we'll just move on from that. Somebody mentioned in part 16, it was it was Marisa Kirisame, yes, the actual Toho character, commented on my video, and remarked on the fact that, you know, I was talking about how Red in Sun and Moon aged, and he looked to me like he got pretty buff. She said Red became the Pokemon Jotaro, you know, from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. That's why he looks more buff. Totally. And of course, True Pixartron fan, because, you know, she loves Pokemon. She chimed in and said, so many Pokemon JoJo memes, it's insane. I think she was saying some stuff about that in the IRC, but I didn't quite understand it because I don't know anything really about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's an anime that I feel like I kind of want to watch, but at the same time, it just seems a little, well, bizarre. I don't know if I'll like it, so I just kind of like, I'm just not watching it. Oh no, are you kidding me? I actually had a faint? How long has it been since one of my Pokemon actually fainted? Good lord, why did that, that friggin' wheezing, man. I didn't count on the wheezing having self-destruct, and Shelly had such low HP that I honestly thought he was just gonna do like a poison attack, or something like Smog or whatever, you know, like one of those really simple poison attacks. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to make that noise, sorry. Alright, anyway, yeah, oh right, so a quick trip once again back to the Pokemon Center. I was like, wait, what did I just do? There's no money in fighting kids, so why are you fighting / battling me? Oh god, it's one of these guys. You know what he looks like Joe Pesci. He seriously does. He looks like Joe Pesci because he looks shorter than the actual, like, the bikers. So, you know, you just have like the shorter, like, fatter bald guy, and then like the taller, skinnier guy with full head of hair, or like a crazy hairstyle or whatever. And you're just like, they're perfect for each other. They're like Laurel and Hardy. Abbott and Costello, you know, I mean, these references might be a little dated, but still. But look at him. Alrighty, so there's 2 cue balls I have to deal with, and this guy's like mini Lieutenant Surge. I think this guy and the guy coming up next. Ha! Mini spoiler. Mini Surge, mini spoiler. But yeah, this guy's got an Electrode and something else. What was it, Magneton? Oh, Raichu. That was it. He's got a Mouser. You know, I guess that's right. Earlier on in the playthrough, it's just like, wow, I can't resist the temptation of doing a mirror match, or whatever. You know, like if a trainer has one of the Pokemon that I have, I totally have to send my Pokemon out to show them who's the real awesome Pokemon of this species. But at the same time, you know, it really makes things a lot faster when I just go with the Pokemon that's got a super effective move to it instead. Alright, so this guy is the other half of our mini Lieutenant Surge battle. I just got a Jolteon, and I believe this is the guy that had the Magneton. But yeah, I definitely wanted to not have Shelly out for this Jolteon, and then of course the Jolteon does Double Kick, which ends up being super effective to the Pokemon that I switch in with. Of course. Of course. Of course that would happen. Ground it out. See, he's like mini Lieutenant Surge. He even made like an electrical pun. Before and after the battle, too. He said my Voltorb, because he totally had one of those, electrify you. Also, I love this guy. So he says, why won't my Pokemon evolve? Well, I think I know what Pokemon he had in the original Red and Blue. But, you know, to answer his question, you dummy, stupid idiot, their Pokemon can't evolve because it's at its final evolution. Unbelievable. So angry, you know. I'm so like confrontational with the Pokemon and the people in this particular area. You know, it must be the actual area itself. You know, this is Route 17, Cycling Road, and you know, it's got like all these really shady characters. You know, the bikers and all the Joe Pesci's running around. So it's just kind of making me, you know, it's making me a little edgy. You know, it's my jimmies are being rustled. Okay, well, that's you know. I definitely appreciate, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, I definitely appreciate Generation 6 and the fact that they made that stop after a while, you know, like when a Pokemon's low on health, you know, and it goes doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It just does it like 3 or 4 times and then it just stops, which is really nice. rather than doing it forever. Also, I was a little confused about that sign. It said, don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. I didn't quite understand what it meant by throw. Did it mean, like, throw, like, you know, like, if you get angry at the game, like, you know, you throw the game across the room or something? Or did I mean throw, like, you know, intentionally lose or something? I was a little bit confused. I didn't understand why that sign existed at all, but whatever. We're gonna deal with this biker here at the very southern end of the of Route 17, and by the very southern end, I mean he's literally the last trainer as you go further down Route 17. And this guy has 5, so you know I'm not a humongous fan about dealing with 5 different Pokemon from one trainer, but hey, you know we're gonna deal with it. We're just gonna switch into stuff that is super effective against. Hey, he's got a Rocky. And a Charbak. Good old man, Arbok. Jesse had Arbok for so long. It feels so sad, you know, when they, like, in the anime, like, when they switch out their Pokemon. But, I mean, I guess, to be fair, like, I guess they had to do that because, you know, like, there was all the new Pokemon, and it's just, like, you know, it just seems like that would get pretty stale if they, you know, always had the same exact Pokemon, lol Pikachu, the entire time. But, yeah, actually, Team Rocket never really had, like, 6 Pokemon all at once. So they could have had, like, you know, a whole bunch. Like, oh my god, that was a critical hit. Shelly, please live. Please don't faint again. I think at some point, James had, like, 2? I swear, like, Jesse and James had, like, 2 Pokemon each. And then once they got to, like, Gen 3, then they just, like, completely switched them. Or no, Wobbuffet was always... Oh my god, Wobbuffet. Oh. I think I'm one of the you could definitely add me into the camp of the people that don't appreciate Wobbuffet as a character. I just, like... I feel like Wobbuffet has absolutely overstayed his welcome. There's just no reason for Wobbuffet to still exist. It's just like, yeah, I guess he's got the most personality of, like, all the Pokemon in Team Rocket aside from Meowth. But, why? Oh, right, so, this is actually one of the, 2 Pokemon that's about to happen. One of the, 2 Pokemon, or 2 of the Pokemon that I have never seen before in this playthrough! Yeah, this is brand new. This is, oh god. That hurt my throat. First time we're ever seeing a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan! Wow! Isn't that amazing? And, by that I mean, good god, finally. You know, it's actually funny, at some point, I remember thinking, like, you know, I can't remember all the Pokemon that I've seen and not seen, because, you know, I kept forgetting, during the commentary, just like, I'm pretty sure that we fought one of these before. So what I did was I actually went into the game, and I looked at my Pokedex, and I looked at all the Pokemon that I've literally never seen before, and I have the list here, which was updated after, you know, the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan appearance. I have not seen in this playthrough Charmeleon, for some reason. I've seen Charmander and Charizard. I haven't seen a Mankey, an Abra, a Staryu, and this is the actual ringer, a Magikarp. Literally not a single Magikarp seen this entire playthrough. That last one blew my mind. I was like, how? You'd think that one of the trainers, especially early on, would just have, like, a team of Magikarps or something. I'm pretty sure is that in Gen 2? I think there's, like, a fisherman or something that has, like, 5 Magikarps. But yeah, it's just like, I was really baffled by that. So there's literally 5 Pokemon now that I've never seen so far in the playthrough. Smoked. Oh god, this is supposed to be a PG playthrough here, mister. So yeah, oh, I already battled that guy. So I'm pretty sure I'm done here with the trainers on this route. There's a bunch of signs here that I just decided to read, because why not? But yeah, so those 5 Pokemon are the ones that I actually have never seen so far in this playthrough. Everything I actually have. So, I feel like there's gotta be at least 1 or 2 instances where there was a Pokemon that I actually never saw before, but I super sped it anyway. or there was a Pokemon that I super sped, or didn't super speed, but actually did see before. But, you know, why not? Who, you know, in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter? I guess not. Oh, I forgot to mention the gimmick, or the mechanic, happening here in Route 17. It's supposed to be like a downhill slope sort of thing, so the game is constantly pushing you down, and if you try to go back up, which, I mean, should have been really obvious by now, or to the side, because I've been doing that a bunch throughout this video, you go quite slowly, because, you know, the idea is that you're going uphill or whatever. So yeah, so now we're off the slope, and then, now we can move around normally. No pedestrians permitted. Oh, whatever. You know, I wonder what actually happens, because I've never actually come here without a bicycle. I wonder what happens if you come to this point without a bicycle. Does it just, like, stop you? Does, like, the guard, like, you know, say, like, oh, you don't have a bicycle, you can't go past here, do-do-do-do. Kind of like in Gen 3, the Gen 3 cycling road, they do the same thing. But, yeah, so anyway, now we're on Route 18, and we're gonna be dealing with a bunch of bird keepers. I love how these bird keepers... Oh, no. Well, that's... Wow. That's feint number 2 for Shelly in the same video. Shelly, come on, man, get it together. Fireball never fainted this much. I think Fireball never fainted once through the entirety of the Soul Silver playthrough. I think I prided myself on that, because Fireball was just like, you know, he's just a beast. But anyway, I love how the bird keeper sprites, I love how they just have like a nondescript generic bird on their arm. It's just like, oh, hey, there's actual real animals in the Pokemon world. Confirmed. So here we are in beautiful, I really want to call this the Bubblegum Pink Paradise. This is Fuchsia City, and we're gonna get our next badge here, but not quite yet, because of course I gotta teach these other bird keepers a lesson. Now, they thought that they could bully my Shelly around and, you know, make him faint, or her. Because, you know, Shelly's a girl. Well, can it be a guy's name? Shelly? Shelly. I don't think so. I can't remember. I'm trying to think of, like, a guy who's named Shelly. But, I don't know, I can't think of it off the top of my head. If you know one, tell me in the comments. Whatever. But, yeah, so, I guess, you know, we'll call Shelly she. I thought that he could bully her around, and now Shelly's gonna get some revenge here, and just kind of beat up these Pidgeots and these Spheros and stuff. Also, oh yeah, this patch, hey, it's Velocitus. This patch of grass here on Route 18, I actually remember this patch of grass as being one of the ones where you can find a wild Fearow, and I'm going to actually confirm that here. I had Bulbapedia open for, you know, whatever reason. And, let's see. As we deal with this last bird keeper here. To Pokemon, here we go. Yep, I was right. You can find a, 25, 27, and 29 leveled Fearow here in the normal red and blue. And in yellow, they're always level 24. And they're fairly rare in yellow as well, by comparison to blue. Alright. So now we're done with this, and we're, oh, hello. Well, let's see what's in this ROM hack. Okay. That's different. I'm looking at the wild Pokemon here in Gen 1 that you can find, and that Beedrill is definitely not on the list. I can confirm that. But anyway, we're gonna head on back to the Pokemon Center and get everybody nice and healed up, because Shelly definitely made up for that, you know. Shelly's definitely flexing those muscles all over those birds. Because, you know, Shelly's no pushover. She's no wimp. But anyway, so we're gonna heal up, and we're gonna actually save, which is something that I haven't quite done in quite a while, towards the end of one of my videos. And I'm gonna sign out here and say that's it for this part of the Pokemon TPP version playthrough. Join me in part 19, where I'll be continuing on with the stuff that we have to do in Fuchsia City. You know, whatever that might be. See you all next time!